First of all, welcome to my first... Let's stop that metronome, I don't need that. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Unless you've been following my work since I was 14 and making Lego stop motion videos and posting them on my dad's account, then this is most likely your first Phoebe YouTube video that you're seeing with your eyeballs right now. Right, so I've sat down to answer some questions after asking on my Instagram stories if you would give me some questions to me, and you have done that, so thank you. Thank you, and I will begin answering them now. If you have any more questions that I didn't get to cover in this, or that you want me to elaborate on something, then you can just drop them in the comments below. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them in the next video. Hopefully there'll be a next video. I swear I'm not going to just do this one video and then disappear off the face of the earth. You have my word. So my first question is, when can I get a copy of your book/zine? I think by the time I upload this, it'll probably be right before my shop update or right after. I haven't quite decided yet, but you can get a copy of my book/zine, Phoebe's Prehistory Volume 1, on the 12th of Feb this year, 2 PM GMT. There's a little countdown on my story that I'm putting up every day just to make sure you don't miss out. But yeah, see you there. I've got two questions that are kind of similar, kind of coming from the same place. One of them is, how do you decide on a colour palette for each design? And the other one is, I love your dinosaurs. How many colours do you use? First of all, thank you very much. And thank you for the questions. The way I decide on a colour palette, it kind of varies for each picture I do. So if I give you an example of like a full body one, like the ones you're seeing me do in this video, I'll probably choose about 10 colours just because I want to get loads of tones, and I want to just get loads of like shininess in there, you know? For just a head, like the little postcard prints that I've got, I will probably do less than 10. I'll have 2 dark tones, a few light tones, and then a few middle tones, if that makes sense. And I'll often do a lighter base colour to pull the colours on top towards each other, sort of have them in the same realm. I'll choose, if I'm choosing purples and I want them to go together, they can either have a blue undertone or a red undertone. I tend to stick to sort of one group of undertones, if that makes sense. I feel like I could answer the question, how many colours do you use, in a couple different ways. Should I count them? The overall amount of colours. I might count them for you. Hold on. Okay, so I counted the amount of colours that I actually have for you. Some of them are doubles because some of them I use up a lot more. So like the stripes for the little Brontosaurus character I'm doing, I tend to use those colours up really quickly. But I have just over 70 different colours. So I use Faber-Castell or Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. I'd really like to try Prismacolor at some point. Who knows, maybe in my next little volume of Phoebe's Prehistory there might be a bit of Prismacolor work in there too. What inspired you to make your dinosaur project? So, from a very young age, I absolutely was obsessed with dinosaurs. That may be a bit of an understatement. I would draw them pretty often as well. Thing is, I have no drawings from when I was about 5 or 6, unfortunately, so we can't all laugh at those. After I finished uni, I started collecting little dinosaur models because I thought the paint jobs were really pretty, and a lot of them had sort of changed since when I knew them at 6 years old, and I thought, why not jump back into this? I started really tentatively sketching, I think it was a Diabloceratops in my sketchbook. I think I've popped that on my Instagram. From then on, I was obsessively drawing them over and over again, just trying to get a feel for colour pencils. After years and years of not drawing in colour, I've suddenly gone straight back into it. Now, of course, I still draw a lot of other things, but I don't see this slowing down anytime soon. So, you know, if you've hopped on the dinosaur train, the prehistoric train, then, I mean, expect it to be rolling along for quite a while. Sauropods were always my favourite, mainly Brachiosaurus. I've since got a new model of it. I kind of prefer the old one, only because the new one, I think the brand that made it is quite known for their very, very detailed models. But it looks so shrink wrapped, like the skin to the body and the muscles, so it's kind of freaky. And the smile looks very Jurassic Park. I mean, I'm not complaining about that because I loved the Brachiosaurus in Jurassic Park. It was a lovely gentle giant, which is how I see them and how I would depict them and how I would like you to see them in my work. Art at uni work. This might be a whole nother video. It works, it doesn't, it's long, confusing, and there's a lot of input coming from all different directions, and that's all I'm gonna say until my next Q&A type video. Thank you for the question. If you could only draw one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? I think we both know the answer to that. It's dinosaurs. Thank you so much for watching my first video. If you liked it, you know what to do. A like would be nice. A little comment might be nice. And a little subscribe might be quite nice. Thank you. Bye bye.